Hi everybody! Today, as you can see, we have this huge box on our cutting mat, and as you can see, it's another kit from Zoukei-Mura, but this time it's not airplane, it's not aircraft. It's a super weapon series number PSSP01, and it's Edelweiss tank from the Gallia world. I would say that it's it's fantasy world, so this tank is also fantasy one, and it's good, I would say, valve for those who are tired from this realistic military technique and all those tanks and other vehicles. So as we can see, this kit is supplied in this pretty much big box. It's 1/35 scale. And on the top we have this nice painting. It's painting, it's not a 3D picture or something else. On the sides we have this assembled photos of the assembled tank, and I would focus the camera for you. Some safety information. Here is some information about the kit. Here are also photos of the assembled tank. Looks nice, isn't it? And on the other side, also some safety information. So that's the top opening box, and that's what we have inside. Nice manual with part ordering guide and blah blah blah. A lot of sprues, huge sprues by the way. So let's check them one by one, and we would see if it's interesting or not. So first we will begin from the manual. Here are also decal sheet and this ordering form. So decals look like this. As you can see, very nice symbols, very nice printing quality. And it's also printed by Zoukei-Mura, so you can guess that will be the same as on their other kits. Here is the parts ordering form, which is applicable on the for Japan. And here is assembly guide. As you can see, it's done in this nice form, very nicely designed. Here is some history of the world, even though it's written in Japanese, I don't know why. I mean, whole assembly guide is in Japanese, by the way. So be careful. But it's more or less understandable, so I think it would be interesting for everyone. Nice interior detailization as well. Very good. And here is some painting guide. Colors as usual are given in Vallejo, so Vallejo numbers, so it will be easy to orient between them. So we take out the first sprue. It's really huge. Now let's look on it closer. So what we have here, I think, is the main turret parts, and as you can see, molding quality is really nice. I would focus the camera, now you see it better. Really nicely molded parts, and I think it's quite noticeable that in difference with aircraft kits, those parts have thin attachment points and almost no push rods. That's very interesting. Either Zoukei-Mura upgraded their molding process or what, but it looks really nice. Just look on this flag, really tiny part. Machine gun. And on the inside we don't have anything interesting to notice. Really nice. Look on these parts. I would zoom it in. Now we focus the camera. Now you see this nice molding, really beautiful. Okay, let's move on to the next sprue. I remember that Zoukei-Mura also had kitten cut, but I didn't see it in the place, let's say, in person, so I can't comment it. Either it was good or either it was bad, but I suppose it was interesting because of the Zoukei-Mura approach. So here is the second sprue. We can see that other parts are molded here, even the towing cable is molded like a single part. Very interesting solution, by the way. Some instruments, tools, really nice molding quality. I think here are also some engine parts included, so it should be okay. By the way, these sprues are really heavy, so expect I mean, maybe it would be higher than average shipping cost, but I think it's this kit worth it, because it's a really unusual subject and it's not like another Tiger or Panther. It's not another World War I tank. You've never seen something like this before, so that's why it's interesting to model. Here is the main hull parts. As you can see, they're molded with suspension parts integrally, so it would make it easier to assemble. Some elements are molded already on the parts, so it's also a nice touch. Here is the upper hull, also really nicely molded. Then we have track parts. I think there is... okay. It is important to unpack at least one, just to show you the quality. Okay, here is the track parts. I suppose they should be glued just together, and that's all. They're not positionable, they're not movable, so we just glue them on the model and they stay straight on. As you can see, they even have formed relief, form shape, which should bend over the wheels. From one side it's useful solution, from the other side, I don't know, I mean, some modelers want to have movable tracks, positionable tracks. Maybe for some diorama ideas, maybe for some other purposes. Then we have, oh, by the way, look on this part. It's molded like this here, and has nicely molded inner part as well. Even the small sprues weighed really noticeably, and it's really interesting. Really thick plastic, really tough plastic. Okay, we have here another wheel. This another sprue. This time it contains wheels, as you can see, which are nicely molded. By the way, kit does not include any masks for wheels, so you would have to improvise with this. But other than that, it's really nicely molded parts, as you can see from the both sides. Even though this tank, I suppose, would have a lot of wheels, so you would have plenty of painting job to do. Okay, so we put it back, and then we have a clear sprue. They're similar. I don't know what they would represent. I think this part which we saw on the back of the tank, which is like light blue. Still interesting to see. So we remove one. And here we have them. Just simply the same quality as we can see on clear parts in aircraft kits from Zoukei-Mura, and here some small Sega sign. So it's like licensed product, I suppose. Now you see Sega. Parts are nice. I think they should fit straight away, so you don't have to worry about fitment problems or something else. Really good. So as I said in the beginning, this kit is really interesting alternative if you're tired from all those World War II and World War I tanks and you want to assemble something different and something where you can improvise on. This tank can be purchased almost in every shop, even in the official Zoukei-Mura shop. The only thing which I would like to mention in this review, in the video review, is that you should be aware that the assembling manual is in Japanese, so you would have to have a good imagination to understand all those schemes and all those pictures, but I think it won't be hard. So that's all for today. Don't forget to read full article where you would find other pros and cons of this kit. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and Facebook group, where you would find all updates faster than other. Thanks for watching and see you soon.